If I were a hacker, I'd want everyone to know, so let's build a website and put on a show. That's enough rhyming. I'll start with a boilerplate and then a bunch of text, but it needs to look more like code. Much better. Now I want people to know who I am, so I'll place my cool hacker name in the middle and link to another page. That's not quite right. Let's add some filler on either side to match the link to the other lines. Perfect. Now this isn't scary enough, so let's make the background black, shade the text red, and make each line fill the screen. Ugh, scroll bars. Let's ditch those. It's looking more scary now, so scary that I've scared my name away. Let's bring that back. I'll make the body always fill the screen and flex myself back to the center of attention. There we go. Now this is cool, but it still doesn't look very hacker-ish. I want to randomize all the letters, so let's put those in a string and create a function that takes an element, splits up the letters, randomizes them, and joins them back together. Now I'll get a list of all the elements to randomize, turn it into an array, map over each element, and randomize the letters on a repeated interval. Now that's looking more like it. But I want more control over my name, so let's separate that out. What if I place those elements in a div, making sure the filler text before and after are the same length, and then making the div flex? Okay. Now I want my name to also be randomized, but stop when I hover over it. So let's get a reference to my name, apply the randomize function on the same interval, and clear this on hover. That works, but when it stops, I want it to return to my name, so we'll store that here, and when I hover over the link, I can set the text back to this value. That looks good, but it's not very smooth. I know I can do better. Rather than setting my name instantly, let's set it letter by letter from left to right. When I hover over the element, I will still want to stop the current randomizing function from running, but rather than set the text, I will instead create a new function that runs at the same frequency. Every time this function is called, I want to reveal a letter of my name starting from the left. Therefore, I need a counter to keep track of this, and increment it every time the function runs. Now, in this new function, I could use the same split, map, join method from earlier, and modify the map function to turn the text back to my name. But I'm a hacker, and I like to flex my coding prowess, so let's use a for loop this time instead. Every time the function is called, I'll start with an empty string and then create a loop that runs for a number of times equal to the length of my name. If the current iteration of the loop is less than the number of times the function has run, I'll add a letter of my name to the string, otherwise I'll add a random letter. Then at the end of the loop, I will set the text to this string, and once my name has been revealed, I can stop calling the function. This is a bit confusing, but breaking this down, we can see that the first time the function runs, the counter will be incremented to 1 and the first letter will be revealed. The second time the counter will be incremented to 2 and the second letter will be revealed, and so forth. Now this is a lot smoother, and we can even control the speed by dividing the function counter, but I think I'll just leave it at 1. Okay, we're nearly there, but I want to randomize the letters once I stop hovering, so let's copy the original interval and call that when the mouse leaves. That's good, but I want my name to be somewhat secret, so let's lose the underline and I'll make it green when it's hovered. That way people think it's safe to click. And with all that done, we get a little something like this.